7 Action News investigators have obtained dozens of emails from Wayne County Executive Robert Ficano's appointees that sources say are also in the hands of the FBI.
And as Channel 7 Action News investigator Ross Jones tells us, they give a rare glimpse into how Ficano's political fundraising machine operates.
I say it's a new day in Wayne County.
When he took office in 2003, Wayne County Executive Robert Ficano promised a new era of ethics. But emails we've obtained cast serious doubt that Ficano made good on his word. The emails show how his administration expected county vendors to write large checks to Ficano's campaign war chest. And many of the emails are written by or about Ficano's campaign czar, Nader Fakhouri. In this email Fakhouri sent to another appointee in 2009, he writes about preliminary numbers for what he thinks county vendors should give to Ficano's campaign fund. $25,000 each from these vendors, $15,000 from Katz Company, $10,000 from Sync Technologies, ASG Renaissance, and Cisco, and $5,000 from Peter Chang Enterprises and Optech. It's not clear if all those vendors were solicited, but several of them later gave to Ficano's PAC. We spoke with one who said he felt obligated to. That vendor did not want his name used for fear of retribution, but told 7 Action News it's disgusting that they're going after vendors like that. I just don't think it's proper.
It's a world where there is corruption of dependence.
Campaign finance expert Rich Robinson says when vendors are leaned on for contributions, it's common for them to factor that cost into their next county bid.
You end up with kind of a political tax rolled into it, because I don't think the vendor is going to say, well, we're just going to squeeze this out of our profits this year. And that's a cost that's passed on to the taxpayers.
Other emails show that campaign work is often required of appointees. This one from May of last year was sent by Joanne Abdenauer, Fakhouri's fundraising deputy. She ordered department heads to attend a meeting for the upcoming Ficano Gala, a campaign fundraiser at Ford Field. The meeting is mandatory, she writes, and the purpose? To get an update on appointee ticket sales. Other emails from Abdenauer are even more harsh. When Treasurer Ray Wojtowicz was last up for re-election, a candidate Ficano supported, about 100 appointees received an email that told them they had to work the campaign's phone banks. There are no exceptions for this week's phone bank. Everyone is expected to participate, she wrote. In a different email, also from Abdenauer, she tells an IT department appointee to solicit IT vendors. Nader has asked that you reach out to a company called 22nd Century Tech and ask them for $2,500, and Max Wolfgang at Sarcom and ask them for $5,000 for the PAC. Nader is confident they will come through, she writes. Rich Robinson says it's harder for vendors to say no when they're being solicited by someone who oversees their contract.
It's a much tougher position for that individual to be in. It's somebody with whom they have a relationship on which their business is dependent.
Scores of other emails show campaign or political work being discussed while employees were on county time. This one from Fakhouri briefed appointees on campaign strategy in the middle of the county workday. Just some more intel on Phil Kavanaugh, the note reads. Kavanaugh was the candidate Ficano's office opposed for county treasurer. Our huge 200,000 negative mail piece has been completed and is being printed, he writes. Fakhouri, who would not go on camera, told 7 Action News that all fundraising-related emails were written during lunch or breaks. In a statement, county officials say the county has strict rules prohibiting campaign work on county time. It has never been mandatory for any employee to participate or donate to any campaign fundraising event. They also point out that 22nd Century and Sarcom had contracts before Ficano took office and have not donated to his PAC. One reason for that? We've learned the county appointee who was supposed to ask them for money didn't. He didn't feel comfortable doing it. I'm Ross Jones, 7 Action News.